Hey guys, I hope you're doing really well. It's your main man Anil coming live once again for Inner Line Fitness Podcast. I hope you guys are enjoying this amazing weather today and this week. And in today's episode, I'm going to be going through how self-love can help you lose weight much faster here at Inner Line Fitness. So let's dive right in, guys. Guys, I know right now when it comes to weight loss and your journey and feeling overweight, you must not feel much self-love. But I want to tell you guys that at the moment is the point where you need the most self-love. You may have a lot of regret. You may resent yourself even for not having lost the weight. You may beat yourself up about the mistakes that you've made. You may feel that you've relapsed. But ultimately, if you love yourself, this will help you to lose weight much quicker. And what do I mean by that? You see, on this journey of weight loss, it's all a journey of discovering yourself and finding yourself. Now, you may feel like you failed up until now. You may resent yourself and the fact that you haven't followed through on your weight loss goals. But the truth of the matter is that self-love actually helps you to unlock and manifest more weight loss. You see, if you sit there hating yourself about what you didn't do and beating yourself up about the mistakes that you made and every time that you overate and every time you gave into a craving or an addiction, ultimately you're pushing the goal further away. You know, a lot of us as men have used anger as a motivational tool and as a place where we can just target anger at something and then we'd want to manifest it quicker. It doesn't work like that. When we use anger repeatedly and we recycle that pain over and over again, we don't actually get closer to the goal. We get further away from the goal. And by us hating ourselves, we're drinking that poison every single time that we do that. You see, self-love is actually what's going to let you open yourself up to more opportunities and to lose weight and to learn more about yourself in this process. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is up until now, you've had a lot of people write you off, potentially even tell you you're not good enough. But if you use that as a motivational tool to then say, oh, I am good enough, there's a mismatch there. So I really want you to ask yourself this question, this very important question, young and grown men. Who are you trying to prove this to? Are you trying to prove a point to somebody else who's negative, or are you doing this for yourself? Because ultimately, if we're trying to prove a point to someone who's always been negative, we'll forever be trying to prove that point. We need to do this for ourselves. You need to look within and really see what it is that you really want from this weight loss journey. It isn't about the goal as much as it's about the journey, the person that you want to become on the other side of weight loss. You know, we always beat ourselves up about our mistakes as men. But the reality of it is, if we look deeper inside ourselves and we find that void, we can usually find why we're overeating: an unresolved trauma, a lack of attention, a lack of friendship, loneliness, feeling outcast, not feeling enough, not feeling like we're fitting in. A lot of these reasons are voids that actually lead to us overeating and overcompensating. And it's actually that behavior that leads to a lot of addictions, as we know. And food is just only one of them. So, really, when we look within and we really take a hard look at ourselves and we're honest and we say, what do we really want from this weight loss journey? We will find the deeper why. We will find the healing that we need to go through. You know, it will not happen just by hating ourselves. Loving yourself and appreciating yourself and having gratitude about yourself is actually going to open you up to take that uncomfortable action, because you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. Life is not a straight line. It throws curveballs whether you're happy, sad, stressed, or otherwise. So why would you beat yourself up even more when you're dealing with the unknown? You see, one thing that you have to get better at is actually becoming friends with the unknown. A lot of the time, there's a lot of variables that we're not aware of, not in our control, and we've actually got to become friends with the unknown. But by doing that, what we're doing is we're implementing the structure to lose weight every single day, to practice self love, to take the uncomfortable action, to have a winner of a routine where we wake up, we meditate, we follow through on our actions for the day, we go to the gym, whether we feel good or otherwise, and we come back and we do yoga. All of those kinds of actions bring that certainty to yourself in a world where it is very uncertain. So, this is what I'm saying, guys. Self love and all these practices will actually help you to overcome and actually lose weight much faster. Because if you manifest from that negative place of when I achieve the weight loss, then I'll stop hating myself, or when I achieve the weight loss, then I'll stop being hard on myself. You'll get to that weight loss goal, but you'll feel that void. And guys, I'm talking from experience here. You're talking to a guy who lost 10 stone in weight and listened to everything and everybody and what they had to say. But the reality of it was, I got to that goal and I felt a void. And I really need to go inside and I needed to heal. And I went inside and I healed and I found every part of myself that didn't feel enough, and I healed myself so that I could feel enough. I took on good practices like meditation, journaling, going for walks, practicing healthy hobbies, connecting with friends, keeping a good circle of friends around. All of these areas are where you can develop self love. And as men, we need to bounce ideas off of other grown men who are positive, not around other men who are negative. Men should not tear other men down at all. That shouldn't be the way. As men, we should help and inspire and build each other up. That's how it should be, you know. And you may be looking at your stressful situation right now and think that makes you less than or not enough. But what I want you to do is reframe this, because this stressful situation that you're going through right now in the future is going to make you an expert and going to make you somebody that can help somebody else when they're going through the exact same thing. Because you've already gone through all the pains, you've already jumped through all the hoops, you've already experienced all the highs and lows. And on the other side of you getting through that situation, you actually become somebody who has the experience and the knowledge to give back to somebody else. So that's how to reframe your stressful situation. Don't look at it as you're less than, you don't know what you're doing, I'm not enough. Look at it as you're gaining experience, you're getting knowledge, and you're going to be able to add value and help somebody else. This is exactly what I'm doing right here and now with weight loss. I've been through everything there is to know about weight loss and the negative emotions behind it and the shame and all of that and all the guilt and all the regret. But I can tell you, having gone through it, self love from the beginning would have actually helped me to speed up the journey. I've decided to be someone who helps to give back to the community. I don't look at weight loss as something to be ashamed of anymore. I look at this as part of my journey. I look at this as my battle scars. But as part of my battle scars, I'm here to help other young and grown men to overcome that and find out who they really are. And that's what I want you to do here at Inner Lion Fitness. If you're ready to achieve your weight loss goals and hit your goals, DM me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Inner Lion Fitness. As I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. Let's go. You got this.